So you're wondering if a guy is falling for you, or is he just acting weird? You want to know if there is anything about his behavior that can give you any clues as to how he really feels about you. Let's get straight into the 12 weird signs a guy is falling for you. 1. He gazes into your eyes. The eyes are a great indicator of how someone feels about you. Since he knows that he feels something for you, he can't look at anyone else but you. It seems as if he's always staring at you, to the point where it feels awkward. You might think he is being a bit creepy, however he's actually showing you another sign he likes you. It's hard for him to express his feelings, so he spends all of his time staring into your eyes. In essence, he probably fantasizes that you will hold his hand and call him yours when other people are around. 2. When with you, he ignores everyone else. If he ignores everyone else but you, it's another sign he's falling for you. It doesn't matter if you're with a group of people, he sees only you. He keeps engaging in conversation with you every time you talk, but when someone else speaks he's silent. Somewhere along the line, you may feel that he is treating others strangely, but you need to understand that he is not doing so intentionally. He's doing this because he doesn't really know how to get your attention. He listens to you carefully, trying to find something that will help him build an emotional bond with you. Regardless of how busy he is sure not to miss anything you say. Number 3. Early on in the relationship he discusses the future. Talking about future plans is a healthy part of a strong relationship. Events are organized in advance to include one another whenever possible. However, when you've just met a guy and he keeps making future plans with you, it can seem a little odd. When he invites you to a concert 4 months from now when you hardly know him at all, it feels kind of creepy. Perhaps your new guy is giving you another weird sign he loves you. You may find some of his plans a bit extravagant, or you may think that it's probably too early to even be thinking about attending an event together. However, to him, it is the only logical course to take. He is trying to make you aware of how much he appreciates you and that he doesn't want to lose you. Number 4. He is always willing to help you. Everyone does things for the people closest to them. When someone we love needs our help, we put everything on hold, so it's a great sign if your new guy is doing this for you. It's obvious that he means it when he always makes sure you know he's there for you. As soon as you call him, he always answers and assists you immediately. He readily offers to help you even when you don't ask for assistance. Although you just met him, he acts like your best friend and you can't refuse his help. You might feel like he's trying too hard to always be available to help you. But from his perspective, he's trying to protect you and he wants you to think of him as your guardian angel. 5. He's too comfortable around you. Even though you haven't started dating yet, you already feel you are in a relationship. This might be because he's acting so relaxed and at ease around you. Despite the fact that you don't understand why, he acts as if you two are in a long-term relationship. Whenever he is upset, he lets you know. He's honest with you and he acts his relaxed self when he is around you. The way he acts doesn't really match the way he feels with you, but you can tell he's comfortable with you. Even if his behavior seems odd, it could be one of the strange signs he is falling for you. Since he believes you are his true love, he can be himself around you, and this enables him to develop a strong bond with you. He thinks that showing himself in his true light will take your relationship to the next level. Perhaps you will relax around him as well, and allow yourself to be the real you. 6. He always wants you to meet his relatives. In the early stages of dating, you don't usually put meeting his family as a priority because it means your relationship is progressing to a new level. At least, this is how you see it. However, when he continually asks when you can meet with his parents, he just wants you to get to know him better. You know very well that guys never introduce their girlfriend to family members unless they really like you. It may seem like he is being too pushy as if his life depends on it. His eagerness for you to meet his family is a great sign this is more than a quick fling. The truth is, he seems to love you more than anyone else in the world. However, you may end up pulling away from him because you feel so pressured to meet his family. You may feel as if your relationship is moving too quickly. 7. He appears nervous when he's near you. Seeing him acting all nervous is a great sign that he is in love with you. It can even seem as if he is completely out of his depth because his nerves are taking control of him. It may even happen that he spills his drink because of his shaking hands. Maybe he blushes when he looks at you. Even when you are on your second date, he still has first date nerves. He may be trying hard to make an impression on you, which is quite stressful for him, and as a result, his nerves make him act in a certain way. Number 8. Instead of using I, he uses we. Even though you've only just met him, you still hear him saying we, instead of I, and he usually blushes a bit as he knows you haven't reached that point. The first time this happened, you might have felt nervous. Initially, you thought it was a red flag warning sign that he may be trying to move too quickly with the relationship. Even if this behavior feels strange to you, it can be a sign he's falling for you. Maybe he isn't quite sure how to express himself, while at the same time he is constantly daydreaming about you. Therefore, he often speaks before realizing what he has said. There are still a lot of things you don't know about each other, so he says something he shouldn't say. After that, he changes the subject and looks away, trying to make the words disappear. Number 9. He's given you a nickname. It may not have occurred to you before, but a nickname can help you build a connection between two people, especially if it is based on a mutual inside joke. Even so, it may make you feel a bit weird the first time your new guy calls you by a nickname. You may wonder why he's given you a nickname when he hardly knows you. The truth is, if he's picked out a pet's name for you, it only shows how much he loves you. He is telling you that you are more than just a friend to him, and if he didn't care about being rejected, he would probably open up to you. He feels special every time he uses the nickname he gave you. There is a sense that he belongs in your life. Number 10. Your weird side appeals to him. It seems like he enjoys your strange quirks whenever you act a little weird around him. This may seem normal in an established relationship, but it can seem strange when you've only just met this guy. You may wonder why he's impressed by your weird habit that nobody else appreciates. Although he may seem to be playing games with you, the reality may be far different. It is possible that his obsession with your quirks is a sure sign that he loves you but is not ready to tell you. Number 11. Changes in his body language. The body language of a guy can give away his feelings for you. It is precisely this reason why you should watch it closely. Maybe he always chooses to sit next to you, or he always maintains eye contact when talking to you. Maybe he accidentally touches your hand or puts an arm around you. This may seem strange, but they are signs he loves you and can't get enough of you. His body is well aware of what his mind is thinking, so he reaches out to touch you, stays close to you, and he can't take his eyes off you. Number 12. He gives you gifts. If someone constantly buys you gifts, it can feel a bit awkward. The gesture doesn't have to be big or extravagant, but it's important for him to pick up your favorite chocolate every now and then, or something you mentioned in passing when you last met. Even if you think that it's weird that he always brings you something, to him, it doesn't seem strange at all. That's how he shows you how much he values you. If he always surprises you with thoughtful gifts, then he loves you dearly.